What if your cloud workloads could securely access Oracle Cloud Services without ever touching the public internet? No public IPs, no exposed endpoints, no unnecessary attack surface. That's exactly what Oracle Private Services delivers. Welcome. In this video, we'll break down how PSA works, why it matters, and how organizations can build highly secure, private by design OCI architectures using PSA endpoints. Let's look at the architecture. We have a virtual cloud network with a private subnet. Inside this private subnet, when the PSA endpoint is created, it automatically receives a private IP address, a fully qualified domain name, and a secure connectivity over Oracle's private backbone network. Private compute instances communicate with the PSA endpoint using only private networking with no public internet access. The PSA endpoint securely connects workloads to Oracle services like object storage through Oracle's private network. Since PSA endpoint behaves like a VNIC inside the VCN, administrators can apply security lists, network security groups, and zero trust packet routing policies for access control. PSA supports object storage, one of the most compelling use cases. To create PSA endpoint, open the virtual cloud network or subnet where you want to create. On the details page, go to the private service access and then select Create PSA endpoint. Enter the name of the endpoint and confirm the compartment. From the list of services of Oracle Service Network, choose Object Storage. Then select the compartment and subnet for the endpoint. Choose how the private IPv4 address will be assigned. Optionally add ZPR security attributes and attach the endpoint to a security group. Click on Create PSA Endpoint. After the creation of PSA, we can review the private IP address and the FQDNs assigned. View and update the network security settings from the Security tab. View dynamic PSA traffic metrics by selecting the Monitoring tab. Now let's understand why OCI Private Service Access is important and where it provides value in an OCI network architecture. When PSA combined with zero trust policies, only specifically authorized workloads identified through tags are allowed to access approved services while all other access is denied by default. This setup enforces least privilege access and strengthens overall cloud security through identity-based controls. Next, with PSA, object storage becomes privately accessible across the region without requiring public endpoints. Oracle enhances security by blocking anonymous access, cross-tenancy pre-authenticated requests, and foreign credentials. The service also delivers throughput up to 25 gigabits per second, making it suitable for enterprise-scale workloads and data-intensive applications. Finally, when to use private service access. To avoid application changes, use PSA when you want existing workloads to start using private connectivity without modifying code, endpoints, or configurations. To ensure high availability and resiliency, use PSA when you want reliable service connectivity backed by OCI's fault-tolerant cloud architecture. To simplify network design, use PSA when you want private access to OCI services without configuring or managing service gateways, or you want it to coexist with existing service gateway for different OCI services. Lastly, to reduce additional networking costs, PSA can be used when you want secure private access to OCI services without incurring extra charges. That completes the video. Thank you for watching.